guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of informal and just really laid back and relaxed. So I'm actually doing a spring unboxing from stuff from previous years. So the reason I'm calling this an unboxing is because I have this tote and I honestly could not tell you everything that is in it, so we're just going to dive in and look through it together because I want to go through it before I buy any new items. So that is something that I highly recommend doing, and I do this every single season. I will go through what I have first, and if there are items that I know I won't use or I just don't like, that's when I will donate and sell them. And then from the items that I sell and get the money from, then I will take that money and replace it with new items if I choose to do so. So I don't know, just a hack for you guys. If you don't do that, highly recommend it. It also keeps from accumulating just lots of items that you're just not going to use. So anyway, but like I said, this video is going to be very informal and just chill. I also have my 5-month-old next to me over here, so if you hear anything, it's because he's chilling right next to me playing with some toys. So anyway, gotta do what you gotta do to get these videos filmed, and I do really like sharing them. So anyway, also, if you are new here, hello, my name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share a lot of thrifting and just budget-friendly, simple home decorating and all of those good things, so that's right up my alley. And if you're into budget-friendly decor and home styling and just doing it simply, kind of the less is more concept, then you are in the right place, and I hope you consider subscribing today. But anyway, enough about all that. Let's go ahead and dive into this tote. So I have one tote, and then I also have a few random things in the background. I'm sure you can see the floral arrangement over there. But I'm also going to be, like I said, kind of chatting about any home decorating tips or hacks or anything along those lines that I have found in previous years that have been helpful to me. So I'm going to pass those along to you. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm not sure how long this video will be, but I do have a mixture of things here, from florals to vases and everything in between. But yeah, so actually we'll go ahead and start. So the first thing I pulled out here, it's actually missing something, but it's one of those like beaded, it holds like a vase. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've seen these before or not, but my parents actually got this for us as a gift. They went to Waco, Texas a couple of years ago and stopped by the silos and picked this up for us. Like I said, it comes with a vase. The vase is actually in our storage closet currently, but I like to have this hanging in the corner in our living room, and I'll put like candles in the vase or florals or something along those lines. But anyway, beaded garland here. So we have that. I have, because this is real life, there's a sock in the tote. Not sure why that's in there. But anyways, I have some greenery here. So a lot of this greenery actually came from, I believe this came from Walmart last year. So this looks a lot like eucalyptus to me. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not, but it's just 2 little picks here. And I believe last year I put these in a planter and kind of made like my own arrangement. So tip number 1, if you have a ton of planters around and you don't really know what to do with them, you can either change the base from like regular greenery, and so something like this that I'm about to show you. So this plant where it already has a base, but you can just put it in a planter and just kind of change the bottom to kind of give it a different look. So this actually came from IKEA like 4 years ago. I've had this forever. If you ever go to IKEA or if you have one close to you, they have very affordable arrangements, like floral arrangements and plants. So anyway, there's that. But I get a lot of my greenery from Walmart for the most part, and then on occasion I'll pick some up at Hobby Lobby. So I believe this came from Walmart last year. Also, I have a ton, it looks like, of just like loose greenery, like little sprigs, because I do this pretty often. I will actually like pull greenery apart, and you can like use this as filler for like little things around like candles and stuff like that. I do that a lot. So normally I keep some loose greenery on hand and just kind of put it in places that I find fitting. So I have that. Amber bottles, because again, you can make your own little arrangements. So this obviously doesn't look the best, but something along those lines. You can put it next to your kitchen sink. You can put it in a bathroom. I actually think I've had this in the bathroom before. So stuff like that. let's see, candlesticks. So I have like 2 different styles of candlesticks that are wooden. I have a darker wood, which I keep around in the winter time. So they are currently up right now in my living room on top of the hall tree. But then I also have this lighter wood that I like to keep through the spring and the summer, just to have a more, I don't know, just a more like lighter and airy feel. I like that look in the warmer months. So anyway, I actually have 2 of these. The other one is currently in my bathroom, I believe. So just another hack if you want to just kind of change out the style of things, get different shades of colors. Like I said, this is the lighter one. I have darker ones as well, and I just put those out through the year, different seasons. Okay, so moving on, I have this charger here, and I only have 1 of these actually. I believe this was secondhand. I think my mom gave this to me. But anyway, I like to keep this on our coffee table, or I can use it on our dining room table just as a centerpiece, and then I'll put a floral arrangement on top. So if you ever come across one charger that you really like, but you're thinking, well, there's only 1, I can't set my whole dining room table or something like that, just grab the 1. You can use it as a centerpiece. It works just fine. And it's a good way to add like pattern and texture to your room. So just a fun little thing to do. So I have this one, and again, if you notice, it's lighter shade. So I do have some darker ones around my home now, again for the winter, but I like to bring out the lighter ones for spring and summer. And I have a ton more amber glass. So I used a lot of the amber glass in the fall. I really liked that look. But because it is darker, I don't think I'm going to be using it for spring decor this year. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll even keep it or not. I might sell my amber glass. We will see how that goes. But anyway, it looks like I have a ton more greenery. So, oh, this actually came from, so this is a really long strand, as you can see. This actually was used at my like baby shower sprinkle thing. Whenever I had Barrett, who's right over here, we use this as a backdrop. So if you guys are looking to decorate for a baby shower, or maybe even like a bridal shower or something, check out that video. I'll have it linked down below. So anyway, yeah, it looks like I just have an entire bag of this stuff. And okay, so one thing that I love to decorate with in the spring is lavender. So I got these last year at Walmart as well. I have that sitting there. And I think these were only like, these were really cheap. I want to say these were like 99 cents last year. And it's actually a decent amount of lavender here. So again, you can fill these in little vases, do things like that. I also have a little like bud vase over here, so you can do that. Just kind of fluff it out a little bit, do things along those lines. I actually really like the way that this looks. This bud vase was also a gift from my parents whenever they went to Waco, so that's where this came from. But I've seen things like this pretty much everywhere. You can find these vases at a lot of different locations, and they're pretty much all inexpensive from what I've seen. So anyway, just an idea with that. And again, with the vases or planters, just switch them out, gives it a totally different look. I also have a ton of these little florals. So last year I actually made my own dining room table centerpiece. I had gotten the inspiration from Pinterest actually, so who doesn't love Pinterest? Everyone loves Pinterest. But I was looking for one of those sugar molds, and like a really large one. I have it back here. I'll show it to you here in just a second. But I was looking for a really large one because I was wanting to place these florals into the sugar mold and make, like I said, my own like arrangement. And our dining room table seats 8, so it's pretty long, and sometimes it's hard to get a centerpiece that looks like proportioned to the table, if that makes sense. So I ended up finding a long sugar mold. Like I said, how many times can I say sugar mold? And I got these florals from Walmart. They were in pretty large bundles. I don't remember how much they were, definitely under $5 though. And I'll link that video down below. That way you can know all the details if you're wanting to make this. Bless you. And it was a super inexpensive project, so check that out for all the details, like I said. But anyway, purchase these. They're really pretty, and I'm not one for like a ton of bright colors. These obviously have a little bit of pink in there, but they're still really subtle and like natural looking. So anyway, grab these, and this is the sugar mold. So this thing is huge, like I said. I think, oh, and it still has the rock in there from when I made that arrangement. I used that to hold the florals in because I didn't want to like glue anything in here, because this is something that I can use seasonally as well. But I think this has, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 holes in it. And I just had this whole thing filled with florals and greenery, and it was really, really pretty. So I'll have that video linked down below as well. I might do that again this year on my dining room table. We will see. So anyway, I ended up thrifting this sugar mold. So you guys know I thrift all the time. Check out my thrifting videos. I'll have a bunch of those linked down below as well. But this is a piece that I found at my favorite thrift store here in my hometown. And these things can be very pricey, especially for the size of this one. I've seen, here you go. I've seen sugar molds before that has like 2 or 3 holes that are like $20-something and up. I only paid, I think it was like $22 for this one, and it's huge. So it's pretty heavy too, because it's just a solid block of wood. But anyway, I did the arrangements, something along these lines, but it was the whole entire thing. So just another idea for you. Okay, so moving on in this bag here. So it looks like I have, so these are actually napkin rings. Again, the light wood, really cute. I actually bought these in sets of 4. So I think these were like $1 or $2 a piece, and these were thrifted as well. So just some ideas. Don't forget to check the thrift stores when it comes to decorating your home. That is my go-to place first, and then I will head to Walmart and Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx and all of those places that are more popular, I guess. But anyway, I got these napkin rings because, like I said, I do have an 8-seater dining room table, and there's 8 of these. So these obviously can be used throughout any season, any time of year. So anyway, grab these. I actually didn't end up using these last year, but I do want to keep these because I do sometimes like to set my table for different events or gatherings and things along those lines. So anyway, I have those. And then an entire bag of greenery. All of this is greenery. So again, more of the lavender. I use a ton of lavender. And then more of these little floral picks here. And that is basically all that is in that bag. We also, okay, so I have these too. I actually forgot that I had these. These are also thrifted items. And we keep these. He's having a great time over here. What is it? Anyways, we keep these in different places in our home when it's like spring and summer. So these are these picture frames. They're gray. These were thrifted as well. It comes in a set of 4. So there's just different, sorry, the glare on this is terrible. There's just different floral prints. So I kept these in our bathroom last year on the wall. I might put these in our dining room or our living room this year. We'll see. Here's the 4th print that I have. But anyway, up close, I don't know if you guys can tell or not. Here's pretty bad glare, but it's kind of like that canvas material and shade of the actual picture itself. And then of course the florals on there, but they're not like too animated looking, if that makes sense. So I have those. Go long. So I have this little wreath here. I actually have a like towel rack hanging on the side of our kitchen cabinets, and I like to switch out my wreaths and things on that seasonally. It's just a very easy way to transition from one season to the next, and you can do it very budget friendly. So I have this little wreath. This has eucalyptus and different like little florals on there, things along those lines, some boxwood style plants, stuff like that. So anyway, I have this, so that will probably be going back on that towel rack. And another wreath I have, my mom actually made this one last year. Maybe I can do a DIY and make some more or something, but my mom is a big DIYer, so anything that she makes and she has extra of, she gives it to me, so I really appreciate it. But anyway, she made this last year. It's just a simple grapevine wreath. She has these all the time. You can find these very inexpensive at Walmart. You can even find these at the Dollar Tree sometimes, but she just hot glued lavender around it. So I like to keep this as well because, like I said, lavender is my thing in the spring. I love it. I think it's so pretty, and it just adds a perfect pop of color. Okay, and more lavender. So this actually came from, I think I got this at like TJ Maxx for like $5 or something a couple of years ago. I like to keep this next to my kitchen sink or in a bathroom or something like that. These little faux plants are really good like fillers for places like that. If you guys remember watching one of my last videos, Barrett was in that one as well because he is a mama's boy and likes to be held. So anyway, we're gonna do the rest of this video with him yet again. Okay, moving on. So the next thing I have in here is actually this little candlestick holder. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not because I did not use this last year, so this will probably be something I'll be getting rid of. I thought I had two, but I think I just have what are you doing? I think I just have the one. So anyway, probably not going to use that. Probably going to get rid of it. The next thing I have is this little jar. I don't know if you guys can see the details on that or not, but it was actually $3 from the Target dollar spot a couple of years ago. I will keep this in my bathroom sometimes and put like cotton balls or Q-tips or things like that. And yeah, so we'll probably do that again this year. We will see, but that is everything that I have in that tote. Now for things that I have behind me. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys, this is something that can be very inexpensive if you search the right places and know what you're looking for. So pillow covers. So I have said this for quite a while now. I've been using pillow covers for probably like 3 years now. And this is a great way to, number one, save money, number two, save space, and all of those things. So with pillow covers, like I said, you can find them very inexpensive, but they also have some that are pretty expensive if you don't wait for sales and things like that. But I find that Amazon and Hobby Lobby have been the best ways that I have found great prices on pillow covers. Anyways, with the pillow covers, so Hobby Lobby has them sometimes for like 50% off, which makes them around like $10 or $11. I have also found some that were on like super sale. They were, I guess, just trying to get rid of them, and I found them for like $3 a piece. So this one, I think I got this one for like $11. It's kind of like that boho-ish style, but obviously neutral. You can use it wherever, whenever, any time of year. But I have so many neutral ones that I just like to switch them out throughout the year. So this is one of them, and like I said, you can find them on Amazon. Amazon normally has them in like packages of multiples. So you can get like 2 packs. I've even seen like 4 and 6 packs before as well. Here is another one that I have. I think this one was secondhand. You're okay? Anyway, I think this one was secondhand. It's kind of like that canvas or like flour sackcloth material. So I have that one that I like to use in the spring. And then this one I actually have 2 of. But I don't use them both at the same time. I don't know why. I probably should to make it more cohesive, but it looks like this. I think that was one that I got for like $3 at Hobby Lobby. So like I said, you can literally find them all the time. It just depends on if you want to pay full price or not. I personally do not. If I can get a deal on them and get them on clearance and all of that good thing, then that's what I'm going to do. But I have those. I also have one of these baskets. So I see these while I'm thrifting all the time. So I like to hang these on like that towel rack that I was talking about in my kitchen, and I will fill this with greenery, or you can even put like produce in this if you wanted to, just to kind of give it more of a purpose, if you will, rather than just decor. But like I said, I find those all the time while thrifting. You can find baskets like that anywhere from like $1 to, you know, like $10, so depending on the size, but very affordable if you thrift them. Even check like Marketplace and all of that stuff. I'm sure you can find some on there as well, and of course you can buy them in store, so at full price. But anyway, so I have that. Another thing that I have, so this is a canvas tote bag. I actually purchased this at Aldi a couple of years ago for like $5. It is so cute. So it has all of the herbs on there. It has a faux leather strap. Sometimes I will keep this on our haul tree and fill it with greenery. I might even, I don't know if I'm going to keep this inside or if I'm going to use this as almost like a wreath, something along those lines, like keep it on the door and fill it with greenery. We will see. I feel like if I keep it outside though, it'll get ruined, so I don't know. But either way, you can find tote bags like this pretty much anywhere as well. You can thrift them, of course. You can buy them in store, online, all of that. Like I said, I found this one at Aldi, pretty much anywhere, and they can be very affordable, so I think this one is really cute, and I like to keep this out for spring and sometimes into the summer as well. And what else do I have? I have another little vase. So I bought this this was a long time ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago at Hobby Lobby. I think this was in the spring shop line when it was like 50% off. So I want to say I only paid like $3 or $4 for this. Again, you can fill it up with florals. Oh yeah? He thinks it's a great idea. You can fill it up with florals. I've even put like wooden spoons in here and put it in my kitchen, things like that. So you can do basically anything along those lines with vases. And then I even have, so these florals I'm about to show you are actually from this year. So I bought this one. It's kind of whimsical looking. It has a little bit of everything in here as far as greenery goes, but my initial plan was to put this on my dining room table. I thrifted a like bluish tinted glass vase. I showed that in one of my recent thrift hauls, so I'll have that video linked down below if you want to check it out. But anyway, this whole bundle at Walmart was like $5, so can't beat it. And like I said, it looks pretty natural. I personally think it's really pretty. And then also this year, I bought this one at Walmart. I think this was like $3. So I was going to kind of use this as filler, or again, I can use it just in a vase like this, you know, use it really anywhere. But this was something I did pick up this year as well. Okay, so this next piece that I want to show you guys is this little bitty basket here. So recently somebody had been watching my spring decor home tour from last year, and they asked me where these baskets came from. So these were actually secondhand from my mom. She had them for years and decided that she didn't want to use them anymore, so she gave them to me. And when I asked her where she got them, she said she thinks they came from Hobby Lobby. So if they don't have these exact ones, because like I said, she bought these years ago, I'm sure they have something very, very similar. Or actually, I'll look on Amazon and see if they have anything similar, and if so, I will have them linked down below. But I like to keep these on our laundry closet doors. I know that sounds random, but we have a laundry closet and not a laundry room, and just a way to kind of decorate that area a little bit, I will hang these on the doorknobs and fill them with greenery. So actually, I'll show you how I do this. So literally, I just take some picks. Obviously this one's a little tall for the basket, and I will just hang them like this on the door. So very simple. Like I said, I'll try to find some similar and link them down below, but that is one thing, if you guys haven't caught on by now, when it comes to spring decor, I like to decorate with a lot of wicker items and baskets and florals. I don't typically decorate for Easter at all, really. So there's just certain colors that I will incorporate into my spring decor. So like you saw, the lavender, tons of greenery. I like to add in some whites and things like that. And I tend to go towards more lighter colors and textures with the pillow covers and the candlesticks and all of those things. And then in the winter, I tend to go more towards darker colors and winter green and stuff like that. So that's just one thing that I personally like to do because I don't like to get too I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to be festive, because I do feel like I get festive when I decorate, but I guess it's just not like over the top, I guess, with adding everything in there. That's just my preference. I think that when people decorate all out, it looks super cute. But that's just not how I prefer to do things in my home. But anyway, yeah, so there's only a couple more things I want to show you guys, and I think this video will be coming to an end here soon. But the next thing I want to show you is actually this magnolia wreath. So I've had this for quite a while as well. Wreaths are just simple things that I like to change out seasonally. So I have a wreath on one of our walls in our living room, and I keep different wreaths there every single season. So this is the one that I normally keep up for spring and summer, and then in the fall I'll change it out to something else, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I have this one, and then the very last item I have is this little arrangement. So I've had this thing for probably, I would say, at least 3 or 4 years now. So it did not come like this, like fully you know, put together. But anyway, so the galvanized bucket, it actually has this rope hanger on the back. Came from Hobby Lobby, like I said, about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was in the Spring Shop line. And I think when I purchased this, it was like $5 or $6 for the bucket, and it is flat on the back. So I've had this in multiple different areas in my home. I've had it hanging on the exterior door to where it would almost be like a wreath, something along those lines, so kind of like a centerpiece or like a focal point for a door. And then I just filled it with florals. So you can obviously change out the floral seasonally as well if you'd like, but I just keep it like this for spring and summer. So I think this is really cute. And again, I'm sure Hobby Lobby has something like this that is very similar, but you can even keep this inside. Like I mentioned, that towel rack earlier, that would be cute hanging on there. You can hang it on interior doors, of course. I have a hall tree, that would be a great place to hang it, things like that. So anyway, that is all that I have to share. These flowers back here, if you're wondering, are just more flowers that I showed you earlier, the exact same thing. So anyway, yeah, that's everything that I have. I know, I don't know, this video is probably lengthy, so it probably seems like a ton, but honestly, once it's all spread out in my home, it doesn't really feel like much. So I don't really know if I'll be incorporating much of anything. If anything, it'll probably just be some more floral arrangements. We will see. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, I know it's very informal and just kind of chatty, very chatty, but be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like decor hauls and just home decorating in general. So I do not think I will be filming a spring decorate with me, but I will be filming a spring home tour. So be on the lookout for that. I do like to decorate for spring in March, which is right around the corner. So like I said, be on the lookout for that video. I prefer home tours just because it's all decorated already and it doesn't take me like hours and hours. When I film those decorate with me's, I get scatterbrained and I feel like the video can last forever. So I find it easier just to film a home tour instead. So anyway, if you want to see how I use all of these items throughout my home, like I said, be on the lookout for that home tour. But in the meantime, I will be having some other spring related content coming up. I will be having a spring Hobby Lobby shop with me here soon. So be on the lookout for that video. This one should go up before that, but if not, then yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So I will quit rambling. You guys have heard me talk enough, I'm sure. So like I said, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and also be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you are notified every time I post a new video. But anyway, I will let you guys go and I will see you next time. Bye guys.